Your daily hour with me.
Yeah. Hey everybody, it's the program. Whoa!
Emergency!
The dice game.
It's time for an emergency dice game.
That was crazy.
Oh boy.
What's going on out there? Somebody's on fire.
Wow, hold your mic out.
Wow, emergency.
There's a real emergency going on somewhere, and who knows what's happening or why. Fire, maybe, but you know, the fire truck's always the first responder to just about any kind of emergency, so
Really?
I don't know how, they're so much faster than all the other types. They're faster than ambulances or police, but I think that's because while police are trying to do, you know, active crime fighting all the time, and people who are EMTs are probably, I don't know, doctoring at the hospital or something. Firefighters are really only doing something when there's a fire or some other type of emergency. So, as
we don't have numbers.
I have a number.
Oh, you do?
Do you have a number?
No, I don't.
So they may be sitting at the firehouse, and so they're like, oh, here's something, and they're already just ready. They've got their truck all warmed up. They're ready to go, and it's like, oh, someone got in an accident. When they do it with their sirens blazing. It's good. They do a good job, though. 5.
Yeah, I won.
Nice. I did not win.
Focus.
5.
Yeah, 5.
What you got, Carl? 6. Team 6.
Oh. Yay, Team 6.
Go Team 6.
You know, you remember when you called us about the Carlito, the new Carlito?
Yeah, wait, where's new Carlito?
Fell off in a day.
What?
One day. You know what I figure is that Carlito 1 was somehow very resilient.
Yeah.
We didn't even really realize.
Wow. So, but did you see Carlito 2? And
We did. But the next day,
For
when we came
one
back,
day.
wow.
He
he
disappeared.
was already gone.
That's crazy. What the heck? Yeah, I mean, even if he was resilient, he still wouldn't have been as good as Carlito 1.
Yeah.
But still, I'm surprised, honestly. I was pretty excited. I thought maybe Carlito would come back.
Yeah, well, I thought he would stick around for at least a while.
Yeah.
At least 2 days, Carlito 2.
Yeah, Carlito 1 day.
That's what you get for trying to maybe like you try to do a replacement. Or like you can be the new one, but maybe nobody. Carlito 1's not replaceable.
Yeah, that's a cobweb.
Yeah, that was where it was, but wasn't strong enough.
Wait, right there?
People gotta think Carlito's cobweb. Carlito's number 1 cobweb.
No, he was somewhere in the middle tile.
Yeah, in the middle tile.
Right around here somewhere.
Alright.
But
No, Carlito 1.
No, Carlito 1 was somewhere around here.
And wasn't Carlito 2 right there too?
I thought Carlito 2 was closer to
Carlito
the
2
wall.
was
All the way?
in the center.
Like I would say like 4 tiles down from the end, or 5. 4
Huh.
tiles.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's true.
Yeah. Freddie, you're back.
Hey, it's good to be back.
You were here on Halloween.
I was here on the Halloween episode, and I haven't been back since. I don't know, I feel like that was hardly even me being there because I was channeling the costume pretty heavily, so I was not acting like myself, and I don't even really think I talked very much, but here I am back on the couch, and this time I'm here to talk, and I'm ready to do the program as it is done every day rather than maybe as a special day. I think maybe the everyday feels a little more special just because you're actually doing the program instead of doing some sort of like holiday or something.
Yeah, doing something crazy.
Yeah.
Getting scary, getting wild, yelling.
So.
Like most of the time we were just yelling. Spent a lot of time yelling.
It was a big. Maybe that's our new Halloween, tradition.
Just yelling too much.
Yelling. A lot of yelling.
Oh, we're yelling all the time.
Yeah, I think it worked out pretty good. I haven't actually watched it back myself, but I probably will tomorrow.
Yeah.
Gonna get back to capturing. Carl is taking some things apart. Oh, he's fixing the family. I do have something. I've been kind of traveling in the sense that I drove over to Eastern Washington and visited my family, and my mom has a garden over there, and I came back with, Carl, you want to get the? Yeah, you already know.
Here we go.
So many tomatoes. Look at all these tomatoes.
Wow.
There's just tomatoes all over the place. Lots of tomatoes. So feel free to eat them. They are garden fresh. I picked some of these myself off of the vine, and they're pretty tasty.
Yeah.
I think Zilger has a better head now.
Oh, good. Yeah, his head was being cropped for a little bit. You gonna eat a tomato, Carl?
They're good.
I'll pass.
They're homegrown.
They're right off the vine. They're organically grown.
There you go.
Mmm.
What do you think?
They sort of
Carl?
pop in your mouth.
Great.
Yeah, good.
There was a lot of these, you know, so I just kind of all the time in Eastern Washington, I was just popping tomatoes, eating them. Ow! Exploded
Well,
in my hand.
Yeah, that could probably be healthy to
Yeah.
eat tomatoes off the vine rather than to eat Frito-Lay snacks or whatever.
Are you eating tomatoes like from Subway or something?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, anything that's the closer that you get to the vine, the fresher and more wholesome I'm sure it is.
I don't know
Yeah.
if that's necessarily true. But I think it's maybe wholesome. We definitely say wholesome, but what about nutritional?
That's true. It doesn't, you know, they're sugary, a little sugary. They're a fruit. I don't really know. I don't know what the dietary value of a tomato is anyway. So, but
Yeah.
it's kind of fun to just have that sort of, to know all the steps that it took for it to happen. Because really all it is it's just a simpler version. It's like there's no.
Yeah, where'd they come from? Where'd the tomatoes come from?
I guess seeds. I think she planted seeds, but you know, there's no packaging. No. The packaging is my mom dumped a bunch of tomatoes into like a lady's shoe box. So that's, if you think about like preservatives or anything like that, which I think is probably what you're talking about, Carl, right? Like things that people add to food.
No, like I'm sure like the moment that you pick something from a vine or whatever, it starts getting the nutrients from the rest of the plant.
Oh yeah.
And so then it's going to be slowly decaying.
I guess you actually can pick tomatoes when they're not quite, like some of these are not entirely ripe. Like for instance, you probably can't tell on the screen, viewers, but here's, you know, this little tomato is not quite as red as it's gonna be. See how it's a little more orange than all the other ones? But over the next couple days, it's actually gonna ripen off the vine, and it'll be, it's not ready to eat yet, but it will be.
Yeah, I've definitely seen green bananas at grocery stores before.
Yep. I don't know how that works, but I guess they've got the nutrients inside them, or maybe the process of rotting is a form of ripening. Maybe as we, you know, get closer to death every day, we're getting riper.
Something to think about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the sugars. That's kind of the thing. They bond together and crystallize or something. Who knows?
Yep.
Right.
I don't claim to be knowledgeable of these things, but.
How was the street? You see anything on there? You're driving around, driving back and forth?
Oh man, it was really foggy. I saw a lot of semi trucks because I was driving this morning at 5:30. I got started at 6 o'clock actually, 6 o'clock in the morning, and drove all the way until 10 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
And there were times when I was feeling so tired that I was like afraid I was gonna start getting sleepy.
Wow.
And I saw semi trucks. I saw two oversized load trucks, and they had one of those pilot cars that was behind it, and the pilot car actually blocked me from passing the oversized load truck for a while. Mm-hmm. They were blocking for it.
They're not supposed to do that.
I think they are maybe supposed to do that. I'm not sure. I think that why would they have a pilot car other than to keep people from doing unsafe things
Yeah.
nearby, I think, but I'm not entirely sure. But I just figured, there's no way I'm going to endanger all of our lives just to like get around this big truck, so
Yeah.
I didn't.
What was the load?
It was sort of undistinguishable building materials. Could have been roofs. It was like wood of some kind, but it went across like kind of wider than a whole lane of traffic. But I don't really know.
So it said oversized load on it.
It did, and it said they had a pilot car behind them. They do blasting along that area. It was not the right time for it, but if you look, when I was driving up across Snoqualmie, you could look up on the rock faces of the walls that are hanging down and see all these little points where they had metal squares with bolts into them, where they had, either exploded things or maybe they were there used to secure the rocks in there. I'm not really sure whether they're doing, why they're exploding, whether they're like trying to stop landslides or if they're trying to make the freeway bigger. I can't really tell.
Well, I've often seen when I travel around along a arterial roadway that it has like a steep cliff face.
Yeah.
That you're sometimes they have this chain link fencing.
Yeah.
But I think just the process of winter, like the rocks would like crumble off a face. Just by freeze and thaw, freeze.
Oh.
And,
Yeah. Contraction and
that's
expansion.
Why you have, like, for example, the diamond signs saying falling rock or whatever.
Yeah.
And it would probably be smarter to kind of like get rid of all of that like at first before you have like all this different like merchant related trucks to take stuff to Walmart or other shopping malls or whatever. Just so.
Do you think they're gonna get crushed by rocks?
Yeah, the supply lines are not being held up, from like commercial activity or whatever.
And hopefully nobody's gonna get squished or something too.
Yeah.
I heard about this new job that I didn't know about before. My mom works as a lab technician at a hospital, and their hospital has had to either cut back or just there are certain tests that they can't do in the hospital because it's in Moses Lake, so they're kind of in they're a little rural town there. And so some of the things they need to send the samples over to Seattle where they've got bigger hospitals. And there's actually people whose job it is to drive back and forth to Seattle and Moses Lake or probably other hospitals like in the rural areas. And so every day they drive over the pass from Seattle and then pick up a bunch of stuff and like drop off the finished tests at the places that they picked them up and then take new tests back to Seattle. So they spend all day, every day just driving one way and driving back, and then that's their job. And they're called couriers.
Wow, that sounds pretty good.
Seems like a good job. They get paid, I don't know what this means, but I heard that they get Teamsters wages. Not sure what that means, but apparently it's good.
I don't know what that is.
Well, the Teamster is like a union, I believe.
Do they have union? I don't know what the...
Courier union?
Yeah. When I was in Seattle taking college up there at the Art Institute, I would wait on 2nd Avenue and for like the buses to be picked up in the afternoon for the ride back home. And I would see these bike couriers.
Oh, yeah.
Like weaving between traffic. And I was just like that, maybe they're about as high paid or they got a lot of insurance plans or whatever that they're, it's like a little bit too dangerous for a job for me to do.
Yeah, I've heard people actually getting a lot of car accidents being bike couriers.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Weaving they're doing a lot of crazy maneuvering on their bikes.
They're trying to get it to one place to another as fast as they can, and generally that, you're like sacrificing something, and often it's safety.
Right.
Look at the thing. We got some messages today.
Yes. Let's look at the thing.
Looks like Dan Dobler.
Hey, Dan. That's my uncle, viewers, if you don't know that already. We're related through my father's side of the family.
Hi, Dr. Kenny. Hi, Dr. Kenny. Me and Marilyn are down in the cafe downtown Olympia. We're in the cafe.
You're going out in public?
The Cafe Vita.
Hey.
And me and Marilyn, and nobody is recognizing Marilyn.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Nobody is recognizing Marilyn. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Maybe she.
No one's even noticing her.
Who would even think that?
Nobody
she
is
was
even noticing her.
I
You
would
know?
even consider that.
It must be so long time ago that she was in the movies that they don't recognize her.
I think you're right. Or they
They don't recognize her.
Wow.
It's amazing.
maybe they
It's
think
amazing.
maybe they think, hey, that person looks a lot like Marilyn Monroe.
She wants to talk to you tonight. She wants to talk to you when you call.
All right.
Marilyn wants to talk to you when you call.
But
Bye.
But I think that, maybe they do be like, hey, that person looks like Marilyn Monroe, but they would never
Yeah.
possibly assume that she was actually there back from
that
the
she came back
dead.
from the dead.
Yeah. That's
She faked her own death or something.
right.
Dun dun dun.
Maybe if she was hanging out with James Dean and Elvis, they would
Yeah.
something would be up,
But then
but
everybody would think like, hey, those people are dressed up,
yeah,
famous people.
exactly. Yeah, I think you could do it, She's done the right amount of time.
Are you Marilyn Monroe?
She's stayed hidden for the correct amount of time where it's just going to work out.
Trying to call some computer. You can-
We plugged in the computer to the internet today with the wire instead of through the wireless Wi-Fi thing now. It's on a big, huge... You got that camera handy, Carl?
Yeah. No, it's down here.
Just having a.
See, look at all that cable.
Oh, where's the cable? There.
No,
Yeah, down.
wait. Down,
No, back.
Oh,
back,
up.
Over here.
down, left, down.
There.
There it is.
Yeah, look at all that.
Look at all that cable.
But it's only going like 2 feet.
It's only going 2 feet. We really could use a much shorter cable, but we only have the really long cable.
It's like 100 feet of cable.
Yeah. We might, I'm going to tell you about the production end.
Yeah.
It's not going as good as it could be or has in the past, simply because I've been working on this animation at TCTV that's taken all my TCTV time, and then I went to Eastern Washington. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be working in the next couple days in my spare time to get the YouTube back up to the way it should be. But the good news is Dance O Dance is all set up, and the special event episode on the 6th of November is all set up. But
Good.
that does mean something. When we do the special event in November, that means we're only a month away from doing the Cream of the County,
Oh yeah.
ending awards. So, how's the voting going on that?
It's been stagnant. We haven't really looked at it or thought about it in a while.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, we could pretty much end it if we wanted to.
We have all the votes could be cast, but people could cast more. We have enough.
So if you want to do that, we could look at the book. There, the book's just sitting right there.
We got some books.
I don't think we have anything new at the end of it, do we?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Yeah, we got some pizza. We have best pizza.
One.
We got best noodles, best TV show, best street, best steak, best burger, best convenience store or corner store, best park, best radio station, best comedian, best judge, best apartment complex, best band, best pants, best DJ, best grocery store, best permanent art or statue, best public toilet, and it just says store, but that's from the Neils. They
Neil said they want to do store
or
in
book.
general.
They had bookstore. They had best bookstore and some other store. What was the other store?
I didn't end up really wanting to do the store in general
Yeah,
because we have other
Too
categories.
broad of a subject.
too broad.
Yeah.
But there probably is room if you have a really good category for thinking, oh, I know of something in Thurston County that truly obviously is the best, or has a couple things where it might, a couple things where it's like, oh, it's like one of three things, one of them's the best, and you can kind of not really tell right off the bat, but maybe through a public consensus that might help somehow.
Yep.
So you could still probably enter a new category, but if you have any opinions about the best of any of the things I just said in Thurston County, call this number right up here, 360-836-4384, and you
right.
can vote.
Dan.
Kenny?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello. Dan.
Hello, Dan. Is Marilyn there?
Dan, can you hear me? No.
That's not good.
Something's messed up.
We have a technical problem.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what the problem is. This thing plugged in. Where's Pretty going? What'd you see on the streets today, Carl?
Not too much.
Nothing?
No, well, I don't know. Everyone that has maybe been watching the program for a period of months know that I tend to like to get on the computer to do illustrations, and the more that I do it, the higher, I guess, rate or chance that it would be, that someone might buy something. But I've been distracted for a number of weeks from these phone games, and basically I've been trying to tell myself that, the more that I do these games, the more chance that, my life is not really going to change, and I'm not going to move out of this complex that I have stated on the program before, not really liking that I live there. So I just was trying to just like within the last couple of days, put my phone down, continue, I guess, my apartment cleaning. I haven't had an inspection yet, but when I moved in, like in October, 5 or 6 years ago, I forget now, and it doesn't really matter how long that I live there, just as long as that I keep that apartment, that, I still have a home to go to.
Gotta have that.
So if I clean the floor as much as possible, that, and vacuum it, and, scrub the toilets or toilet and whatever else, clean the floors as much as possible, that they'll continue to let me live there until I find a better place to live, something that, might,
Maybe you could live on 123 on 4th.
well, I mean, have more accommodation for other people to live with me, for example. Maybe that's, one of the things that I need, because, I get so focused on being on the computer, it's like on the computer, and sometimes we do late programs.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, when I come home, I have only like 30 minutes to do something before I gotta crash, and then it takes like maybe a day and a half or 2 days to get back into my normal rhythm, and for like food to like containers and whatnot to accumulate throughout my apartment. The various like computer area. It's just like I can't really allow any sort of like ultra focusing on one thing. I have to be balanced, and sometimes it's hard for me to do. Like
It's hard to balance.
Keep
So you
yourself
think if
off the
you
phone.
had someone else you were living with,
Yeah.
you would like hold yourself to a different standard or something?
Well, certainly that I wouldn't necessarily need to crash with like laundry everywhere.
Is your mic on?
Yeah. I wouldn't need to
Oh, yeah.
crash with laundry everywhere if if I was living with someone, and we would switch things, like she or he wouldn't do specific tasks when I could do them, and I could do them when it would go vice versa. But
Moving to a group home?
well, I don't know what I'm
Bird's
doing.
always trying to move with people wanting to go with Bird.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with my life right now. Basically, what I'm trying to focus in on is trying to earn enough money so that I can move somewhere.
Yeah.
Or
Living with
that I
people is
have-
usually less expensive.
Yeah.
But here's my experience is that everyone always thinks that they are doing all the work,
Exactly.
Hello, Dad, can you hear me?
but no one is.
I'm in the prayer meeting. I'm in the prayer meeting. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you couldn't hear me or what. I thought I fixed it, but...
I could barely hear him.
I can hear him. We could call Markley because actually, I didn't get to finish exactly about my production and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
I don't remember. I guess I got sidetracked. But
Yeah.
so the plan is to have Skrill Meadow play as the music band, and then to have Skrill Meadow also be the DJ.
Oh, yeah?
Like Skrill Meadow was the DJ February 25th, 2014? No. Was it 2013?
So
Wow, it's been a long time actually.
is this going to be for the first Friday of the month?
Yeah, for the first Friday of the month. So
Sweet.
he's gonna DJ. He did that all vinyl set that one time. I remember it was February 7th, maybe 2013. I think it was 2013 because 2014 might have been Dove Boy. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Hospital.
Oh, yeah.
sorry. So anyway, and then there's this whole other issue with that's when Daily Hour Mobile is about to happen.
Yeah, so I gotta leave early for it.
So what time are you leaving? He was asking me about timing, so I thought maybe we should call him on the program.
Well, I want to start at 5, but if he's gonna do both things, then he's gonna have to wait around for a long time.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe we could
start at 5.
do the band and then like maybe go get dinner and then come back or something.
Yeah, here
We
we
could
go.
all get like pizza or burritos.
Calling Mark. I'm gonna be going to start off my trip. I'm going to California.
California tour.
Oh, right. Derp, derp, derp. Focus.
Hello. Thank you for paging me. I'll call you back when I'm not away from the phone.
Heel grip.
Hill Rep.
Hey, Mark, it's the program.
Hello, Mark. We're calling you about scheduling things for the first Friday of the month activity with Skrill Meadow the band and Skrill Meadow DJing. And we have a little wrinkle, perhaps, or a thing to let you know about in terms of timing. We might be trying to start the band show at 5 instead of at 6, because Kenny is leaving for California at 6, right? Is that right?
Well, I'm leaving at 6. I'm going to be going north before I go south.
Oh, yeah.
But I got to start at 5, Mark, so we can start at 5. We can try that out. You can just call back.
We'll explain everything. You can call us. You'll be on the TV. Just call us back, 360-836-4384. You got about 40 minutes to 30 minutes left, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, speaking about leaving in more than one household, person in your at your place, if people understand where other people are at, like some sort of like, I don't know if intimacy is the right word, but I mean that one would understand where the other people are at. I remember living at the same complex that Dan has with a person that was a DJ. His name is Sean. He's in Seattle now.
Oh, wait. What's he doing? Should we get him for Dance to Dance sometime?
Promote him to get on the program. Yeah.
Didn't work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have December, and I asked Mark because the people who are now doing December were couldn't do November, and so I was sort of in a quandary, but I didn't. I talked to Mark, and Mark is a vinyl DJ and has DJed Dance to Dance before, but 2 years ago. So I think it'd be an exciting thing to have him back. But we're always looking for other local DJs. I guess that he's in Seattle. That's a little tricky. We haven't had one that doesn't live in Olympia in a while, but
right. John was or is still a vinyl DJ, I think.
Oh.
He
Sean.
yeah, he wanted to do like MP3s.
Yeah.
That you would have like these different scratch discs, like turntables, to coordinate from an MP3 to on the turntables.
Yeah, I've seen those. I think they've got like a sensor instead of like a needle or something.
Well, they were
you can scratch it.
Right. They were always on the cusp of wanting to like maybe take his performance maybe to another level. I think because he. I don't know. This is kind of hard to explain. He's certainly not here, so I can't really speak for him. But I think that he enjoyed the sound of vinyl more.
Huh.
But
he could tell, huh?
Yeah, but to have like an MP3 available, MP3. There's no more vinyls that I think are being made anymore.
My band just made a vinyl.
Oh, sweet.
Back up on the rise.
They love vinyl now. Everyone does. We made a white vinyl. It's made of white vinyl.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Well, anyway, we were basically working out of Goodwill at the time in around 2003, 2005. I remember moving out there around 2008, I believe.
No matter what, it's still almost 10 years ago.
Yeah. So, but I mean, if vinyl is kind of,
I think it's more coming back. It's coming back more because there probably was a time when vinyl wasn't just like getting made, and it might have been 10 years ago.
Well, anyway, this collection of friends that I was with, they weren't, as keen or aware, whose, interests were, like, stealing bathroom soap or stealing food from the kitchen.
What?
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. And so if people are more understanding of, hey, these are my things or whatever, these are your things. I don't know that what I was necessarily eating out at the time. Maybe I was more or less eating out of my car than, and not having perishable food.
Mm.
Because, we would have other people come on in, from what I remember. But yeah, it's certainly key to when everyone's living together to kind of contribute to the base.
You were living with DJ Sean?
Yeah. Contribute. Yeah, we're like across the street from that fitness.
Well, you could
on Black Lake Boulevard.
You can find a group home, Carl.
Well, yeah. But again, I want to be have a financial situation, that it makes sense for me to move out, rather than to have pocket change in my pants pocket. Well, yeah, I could do that, or I could just sell.
You could get internet job, Carl. Have you ever get Lion Bridge or Leap Force?
Yeah, well,
you know about that?
Yeah.
You could just do that on this.
There's
surf the internet and get paid for it, pretty much.
There's People Force or
Leap Force.
Well, yeah, but there's another some sort of domain that had people in it.
Well, this thing that I'm talking about is you're a search engine aggregator type person. They give you search queries, and you tell them how accurately they answered what the query was asking.
Oh.
And so it helps everyone on the internet have a better time searching for things, and you get to learn about what everyone's searching for too.
Leap Force, huh?
Yeah, or Lion Bridge.
Well, yeah.
They do the same thing.
The semantical queries that I do on Google when I want to find out something, sometimes people are asking me, how did you find that? And I'm just like, I don't know. I looked for it.
I hear they like it when you ask a question, when you say,
yeah,
what is this new 2014 Godzilla? What is the difference between regular Godzilla and the new Godzilla movie?
Yeah, Google is getting better, I guess, at natural language, because that is kind of like some people, they don't want to just have keywords. Maybe their brain doesn't function just on putting keywords into the search bar that they want to ask a question like they would ask a human being.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I've been noticing that Google is getting better at looking for something. Speaking of doing the search or saying things, I got something to say.
What are you gonna say?
Well, I don't know, but I'll figure something out.
Figure it out.
Read the script or lack of it. You're watching your Daily Hour with me. It's our Long Hard for Live call-in television talk show that's recorded every day in Thurston County, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 days. On leap year's YDHWM began on September 19th, 2010. Tapes a week in advance, so if you're watching this on TCTV, Channel 22 at 11:30 p.m., this episode taped on the same weekday as the previous week. Watching this at 2 a.m., this episode taped on the same day of the week of the previous day of the previous year. You can also watch any episodes of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can come on the program, especially you. We rely on the community for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4384 and leave a message. We'll play your message on the next episode of the program and call you back. Thank you for watching. And now back to our program. Your program, everyone's program.
Yeah, good job, Carl. Stop. Stop it.
Something to tell you about something that I saw on the streets.
Oh, yeah?
Good
I
job,
want to tell you
Berd.
about something I saw on the streets.
What is it?
What'd you see?
And I'm interested to know how you're doing, so give me a call.
Pretty good.
We
Please.
will.
Thank you.
I thought I was gonna lose consciousness today. Driving.
Oh, yeah.
No.
That's even a worse place than on the program to lose consciousness.
Lose consciousness.
About the paradox of that, where you're moving at insane, inhuman speeds, and yet still somehow it makes you feel sleepy.
Yeah.
That seems so crazy.
Berd.
Hi.
Berd,
how you doing?
have you ever fallen asleep at the wheel?
Falling asleep at the wheel?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I shouldn't answer this honestly, but yes, I have.
Yeah.
I have not, because I always try to drive, and if I'm in the car and I'm tired, I roll down windows.
Yeah?
And I have that cold air against my skin, and that seems to help.
That's definitely good.
What happened when you fell?
That helps.
What happened when you fell asleep while you were driving, bro?
Oh, it was a long time ago, and I woke up and my car was bouncing in the median on the highway, on the interstate.
No.
That's why they have those, I guess.
Yeah, it was bad. I was didn't have enough sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep deprived.
Yeah.
So.
That happened to you?
Yeah.
That's good.
What's that?
Something bad happened, huh?
No, nothing bad happened. I looked in the rearview mirror and there were like no cars in sight behind me, and so I was still going about 50 miles an hour, and I sort of pulled back on onto the tarmac there.
The main drag.
So
I feel like when I was younger, in high school, I had more trouble staying awake at the wheel. I don't know if maybe I was getting less sleep, or if it was something. I don't know. Does it make sense to you, Berd? Like it doesn't make sense to me that you can be moving so fast and yet your brain is like bored or so tired that it does. I mean, if you're walking, you can't fall asleep while you're just walking, right?
You get mesmerized by the sound of the motor and the wheels on the, it's just that white noise that puts you to sleep.
I guess you're right. And this like kind of like soft vibrations just kind of like buzzing you.
And the striping of the lines, that methodical, the lines on the road.
Yeah, that'll do it. Or windshield wipers will really put me to sleep sometimes.
It's like road hypnosis, I think they call it.
Road
hypnosis.
What did you see on the street?
I saw it. Well, it relates to something that I saw on the road when fortunately I was not feeling sleepy. But I saw a semi-trailer with the license plate numbers 666-666.
Whoa.
6 sixes in a row.
From
Yeah.
the devil, huh?
I was like, that's a once-in-a-lifetime event right there. I was on the highway to hell. Yeah.
Yep.
And, so that was pretty amazing. I think it was a New York license plate, but it was a little foggy, and I didn't get any closer to see. So.
It was a semi-truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a semi-truck, and, either the driver was a little distracted or they might have been falling asleep, too, slightly.
Can you describe anything about the semi?
Weren't too solid.
I mean, was it like a...
Did they have any other distinguishing features?
Well,
yeah.
It was a Walgreens trailer.
Ah.
So,
I think that
Walgreens.
Those truckers, they pull all kinds of things. Probably the
New York Walgreens.
It's not the high cube on the back, but it's the trailer and the puller. That's what belonged to the trucker. So 666-666 was pulling Walgreens, but maybe they're hauling something else other days. Did they?
It could have
hauling evil.
Could have been Alaska.
Do you did you notice anything else about the actual rig itself? Like what color was it, or did it have other kind of satanic features?
No. Just besides being a normal semi-trailer.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. 18-wheeler.
Oh. We haven't had commercials, huh?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a few days.
Set up a commercial for this episode. Oh, this tiny mic is breaking. It's a cord connection issue on this end.
And I want to get, maybe if we could look at the commercials that we've missed, we could spend one of these days looking at all of them. Like, 'cause it's been like a week or so, or less probably, less than a week, but since Sunday. So I guess it's only, or Saturday, since it's only been 2 days since we haven't had commercials.
Berd, do you want a number?
Give me a number 6.
Okay, you join me and Freddie,
Let me change that to number 1. Let me change that to a 1.
Okay, you still don't got any points.
All right, here we go.
That's okay.
Let's go. Let's roll 'em. What, dice game number 2?
Oh, I already rolled, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Right there.
4, 2, 5.
Yeah.
I won. I'm still winning, and I got 500 points. I'm in the lead.
Yep.
Excellent.
What was the truck was swerving, Berd? Were you feeling endangered at all?
Did I feel in danger by the sighting?
Was the truck?
No.
Was it swerving?
It wasn't too steady in its lane, but the person might have just been, like adjusting the radio or something, So
not swerving, but
yeah, they seemed to recover. They were doing fine. Yeah.
Right. Trucks are always scary. I try not to drive right next to giant trucks because I think they could just like run you over and like go, like they would smash you. Real scary to me. Those trucks, big trucks.
Or they would jackknife.
Yeah.
What's that?
Jackknifing is where the front of the vehicle is going one direction, and the rear of the vehicle is slightly going a different direction.
Oh my god. Do you want to hear this message?
Carl, your audio is it sounds kind of blown out.
I'm sorry.
Oh. How about now?
Hello?
Hello. Better? Maybe.
The audio, I'm having a hard time hearing and stuff.
Yeah.
We know. Sometimes that's the charm of the program.
Yeah,
definitely.
I
don't quite know what to think about this burqa thing over in...
The sky was very beautiful tonight in the evening.
Well, from what I am seeing, hearing of my own accord, they have to wear the burqa.
What?
Or they get their head chopped off.
Oh.
Or they get beat or raped or chained up into a fucking... yeah, exactly. A fucking fuck session of some sort.
What?
Okay.
A sex slave or something.
He's getting on the Muslims again, I guess.
I think that
again,
if they say they've been doing it for thousands of years and whatnot, well that's just so that nobody else can see who they have in their little clan of women. And yeah, it makes it maybe like what's her name? I think it was Michelle, that smart girl.
What?
Right?
Which smart girl are you talking about?
Going to be slave trafficked
smart
or something, or she was kidnapped and they stuck her under one of them things so nobody could see her. Right?
Okay.
And that's an easy way to hide someone, is just put a perk on them and then hidey ho. You know what I'm saying? Holy fuck. Of course they're going to say, yeah, we want to wear it, because if anybody hears that they say they don't want to wear it, they will get their head chopped off, beat up, fucking whipped, fucking chained up, fucking, all sorts of bad shit. From what I've seen,
what you've
there's
seen?
no reason to wear a burqa other than that all the men of the country will fucking kill you if you don't, or something. That's my opinion of the burqa.
Well, right.
Okay. Because I heard Donald Trump say, oh, the women want to wear it, so why would we want to stop them from wearing it? No. Well, that's why. They want to, yeah. So they don't fucking die. Yeah.
Well, you might...
And it's religious, yeah. Right. So they don't fucking die, because the religious man killed them, beat them to a bloody pulp.
Well, you might die from heat stroke as well.
Berd, we're going to call Ginsu back. Thanks for talking to us. Berd?
Hello, Berd.
Oh. I guess.
Hello?
Bye. Bye, Berd.
Later.
Hey.
Goodbye. Can you hear me?
Bye.
All right, there it goes. You got that commercial going? How long is it going to take to render? 4 minutes.
4 minutes. We got 4 minutes for Mr. Ginsu.
I don't know how much time we have left on the program today.
Yeah.
It's a race against time to render. It's a race against time.
What the fuck?
Mr. Ginsu, it's the program. We're on TV.
So tell us about the burqas.
Oh, fuck, motherfucker.
I mean, I know that...
You sound like you're talking out of your butt.
No, come on, man. I know that burqas, you know, women can suffer from heat stroke if it's dark clothing, but...
Oh, yeah, they're in the desert. It's hot.
Yeah?
I don't know where it's hot, but...
Well, it's hot in...
Is it hot in hell?
Yep.
Apparently, but I think that, you know, it would be worse for them to wear like a tank top in the desert, because then they'd get sunburned.
Oh yeah, I gotta wear long clothes in the sun.
Black is not the best, but can you have...
fucked up.
Can you wear a white burqa?
It's so fucking up.
What's
Is that Morse code? What's happening?
What the fuck?
What is that?
Is that Morse code?
Help.
Do you know Morse code?
That's right.
What was that sound coming from?
That was an SOS, I believe.
From what?
I can't hear a fucking thing you're saying, hardly.
Where is that beeping coming from?
The scanner.
Oh, your police scanner? Can we hear it again?
Yeah.
Can you play it again?
That's my pig copper scanner.
Can you play that again, please?
No. It only goes off every half hour.
What is that? That's what. You know Morse code?
Well,
Here's more code.
What?
yeah,
What is it
three dashes and
Well, yeah, I
three
know what
dots.
that one is, but that's not what that sounded like, was it?
What was that message they were relaying?
Dot, 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 dot.
Yeah, what is that?
No dashes?
No dashes?
I don't fucking know. There might be some dash in there, but that's approximately what the fuck it was.
Dots and dashes somewhere.
Thank you, Mr. Ginsu.
Secret code.
That's what Morse code is.
Hey, Mr. Ginso. Uday
Yeah.
Ixpe
Hey, Freddie, which one's
Ike
that?
Atenle.
We're out here, we're saying.
Yeah, I know. It's getting harder to hear. Is it the new computer that's making it hard to hear a little bit, maybe?
I don't know.
Maybe.
It's possible. It might be low on the thing, but
Oh, fuck. What did he just say? A call.
maybe we should just get like a. Yeah, I've been considering this for a long time, but getting a phone, an actual phone. of some kind.
Yeah, I can understand that, but at the same time, lately it sounded more to me like it used to. Like it sounded more like the first 2 years of the program, trying to talk to the program.
Totally crazy?
Yeah, but not so crazy that you can't understand it, but like crazy enough that you kind of have to learn how to listen.
Oh, yeah.
You have to.
But then it got better for a while?
Yeah, it got better. I think when you were using the little red laptop, it was doing pretty good.
Oh, yeah, maybe we should still get a new computer.
Yeah, we probably should.
Or maybe we should get a phone, like a phone, actual phone.
Yeah. That's the best, because then we can get the local number.
We could probably get one here in the office. That might be cool.
Yeah. How much on a scale of 1 to 10, Mr.
I don't know what
Ginsu?
to tell you. You still sound like ass.
Is that gonna be your question?
Yeah.
Yes.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, we sound like ass. That's good.
On a scale.
Well, I'm just saying, you ought to be hearing it coming over my phone.
He can hear
Coming over my
himself.
phone,
Oh.
everything sounds like ass.
Well, how about now you can't hear yourself anymore, right?
Is that better?
I don't know.
I don't think we were actually trying to fix anything before, so.
You sons of bitches.
Well, what do you think we're it's just we know it sounds bad.
No, that is better. What the fuck did you just do?
I turned off the. Oh, you were hearing yourself because I was having Berd listen to your message, so the thing was messed up. Is that a commercial rendered?
Oh, yeah, it's ready.
We're gonna look at a commercial from last year.
That was awfully good timing there, Kenny. I saw a bar disappear as you were. Yeah.
You're a little jacket.
We're looking at the we're taking a look at the commercial from last year.
All right. Good.
What'd you see on the street, Skin Soup?
Didn't even try to fix the fucking problem.
What'd you see on the street?
I'm gonna fucking kick somebody over.
It's the end of the show. We gotta look at the commercial.
And we have to roll dice.
Yeah, roll the dice. Oh, here's the commercial.
6.
Yeah, we know. We move on to 6.
Yeah, hey everybody, it's the commercial. Wow.
Raw, it's still Scary Month.
Welcome back to it.
Yeah,
Or
why was
welcome
still
to
Scary
it.
Month? It's further into Scary Month than from before.
So we talk about diseases
We ended Scary
or
Month.
disease. We talk about mass spectrometry. Or
So
at least
Freddie
they start
and
to
Dan, are
use
you gonna help
spectrometry.
Carl
Yeah.
whenever Kenny goes to California?
And that was they are being loopy. Check it out,
Yes, you
11:30
were.
p.m.
Alright.
You
Carl's getting silly.
You get some help. Is Mandy gonna help too?
A little bit. Pick it. Oh, you already got 6,
I
right?
hope so.
Who won?
I see a 6 in there.
Forrest.
4 is 1.
Zilker.
The 4s.
Fuck him.
Wait, Zilker? No. Dave won at Tiffany Zilker. Yeah, Zilker.
Yay.
Number of Tiffany Zilker.
Where are we?
Shut the fuck up.
I don't have to.
Fine, fucking fine. Don't shut the fuck up then. I was just seeing if I fucking command you like God. I was checking.
Woof woof. Bye.
I'll kick you in your wood.
Don't threaten me.
Bye.
Coming up on the next episode of the program.
Your daily hour with me.
Yeah, hey everybody, it's the message from the past.
Hello.
Future, not the commercial, I guess, because Mr. Yinsu said he didn't like the word commercial, and I don't know. I kind of agree. Freddie was here today. We have the new messages from the past.
Talking about chroma key,
Families.
reunions, names.
What do we see? We were talking about someone in the very beginning of the show that was. I don't know what it was.
360-836-4384. Shrimp.